Mario is going to die in movie 3, and the scary part, the movies have been setting it up since the very first film. But that's just the beginning, because buried inside these movies are secrets about missing sisters, a mask that hides a broken heart, and a princess who might actually be hundreds of years old. Today, we're breaking down 10 things you never noticed, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Number 1. Mario is going to die in movie 3, and here's exactly how. Think about the pattern the Mario movies have been building this whole time. In movie 1, Mario and Luigi used the Superstar to defeat Bowser. In the Galaxy movie, Mario used the Red Star to save Bowser Jr. from the dragon. Every single movie ends with one massive power-up moment. But here's where things get crazy. There's only one power-up of that magnitude they haven't used yet, the 1-Up Mushroom. And that's not a coincidence, that's a setup. Mario will sacrifice himself in the final battle of movie 3 to save the Mushroom Kingdom and Princess Peach. Everyone will think he's gone forever. And just when it feels like the end, Luigi pulls out the one power-up nobody saw coming, the 1-Up Mushroom. Just like Bowser died in lava and came back as Dry Bowser.
I am the Lord of Moon!
Mario's death won't be the end. It'll be his greatest moment. Number 2, Wario was already in the first Mario movie, and nobody noticed. Go back to the flashback scene where baby Luigi is building a little castle. A bully walks over and knocks the whole thing down. Most people just laughed and moved on. But look closer, that kid has blonde hair, a direct nod to Wario's signature yellow cap. He's wearing sunglasses, exactly like Wario's trademark goggles from WarioWare. And what does he do? He destroys Luigi's castle, because in Super Mario Land 2, the game where Wario was literally introduced, he stole Mario's castle. The game manual even confirms Wario was always jealous of Mario since childhood. That bully isn't random. That's Wario. He's been in this franchise from the very first movie, and nobody caught it. Number 3. The real reason Bowser Jr. wears that mask will destroy you. In the Galaxy movie, Bowser Jr. shows up with his iconic bandana. But in a flashback, we see something heartbreaking. That bandana used to be completely white. No drawing, no scary face, just a plain white cloth. So when exactly did he draw that face on it, and why? Here's the twist. When Bowser dropped Bowser Jr. off at boarding school, he told him one thing.
Your armor's down? They'll stab you in the back.
Where did you hear that?
So alone, abandoned by his own father, Bowser Jr. did the only thing he could. He drew a scary face on that bandana and wore it as a mask. Not to look tough, but to hide how scared and hurt he really was. To keep his armor up so nobody could break him, the same way his dad already had. That mask isn't a costume, it's a scar. Number 4. Rosalina and Peach are separated sisters, and the story behind it is devastating. Rosalina's story starts as a mystery throughout most of the Galaxy movie, but when Peach finally remembers the truth, everything changes. The two of them were sisters, children made of cosmic stardust living in space, with powers so strong that when they held hands, those powers doubled, but that also made them targets. So Rosalina made the most painful decision of her life. She hid Peach on another planet so no villain could ever find her. But here's what hits differently. Rosalina didn't disappear. She watched from the Comet Observatory for nearly 20 years. She watched Peach get raised by the Toads. She watched her become a princess. She even watched the events of the first Mario movie from space. She saw everything and never once had the courage to go to her. Imagine watching your sister live her entire life, unable to say a word.
I knew you would come for me.
That's Rosalina's entire existence. Number 5. Yoshi's origin story has a detail nobody talks about. How exactly did Mario and Luigi find Yoshi inside those pipes? Because it wasn't random. In the flashbacks, we see where Yoshi actually came from. Born in the sewers, crawling out and causing pure chaos across the city. He was stealing food, wrecking a fossil in a museum. Which, by the way, is a direct nod to the dinosaur we see later in the movie, and eating a dog, an actual dog. But here's the crazy part. The chaos got so out of control that the cops started hunting him. So Yoshi had no choice. He ran, found the first pipe he could, and jumped in. And that's the exact moment the Mario brothers showed up. Yoshi wasn't waiting to be rescued. He was hiding from the police. And somehow that makes him even more iconic. Number 6. Rosalina has been hiding a secret about her real family. And movie 3 might finally expose it. Everything we know about Rosalina and Peach's origin comes from two sources: Peach's memories and what Rosalina chose to tell her. And here's the problem with that. Peach's memories come from when she was a baby. They're vague, incomplete. And Rosalina, she spent 20 years watching Peach from space without ever visiting her. She is clearly someone who keeps secrets. So what if the whole born from cosmic stardust story is a lie? What if Rosalina is hiding the fact that they have, or had, real parents? In the games, Rosalina has a father and a brother who are never seen and barely mentioned. What if they exist in the movie universe too? And Rosalina buried that truth to keep Peach safe. Maybe they're being held by a villain. Maybe their father is the villain. Either way, Rosalina isn't telling the full story, and movie 3 might be where it all comes out. Number 7. Daisy isn't just a cameo. She might be the third sister. Remember that post-credit scene in the Galaxy movie where Princess Daisy suddenly appears? Most people thought it was just fan service. But look at where she appears. The Gateway Galaxy, a place where beings from across the universe gather to travel between planets. That strongly suggests Daisy doesn't come from the Mushroom Kingdom. She comes from space, just like Rosalina and Peach. Here's where it gets wild. In the games, Rosalina has a brother who never appears in any game and is only briefly mentioned. What if in the movie universe, that brother was reimagined as a sister? And what if that sister is Daisy? 3 cosmic sisters, Rosalina, Peach, and Daisy, all separated, all connected. And Daisy might be the one who finally reveals the true origin of this family, including their father. Number 8. Peach might actually be hundreds of years old, and Mario has no idea. In the games, Rosalina is hundreds of years old. She visits her home planet once every century like it's nothing. That's canon. But in the movies, Rosalina and Peach are sisters who grew up together, which means their ages should be similar, right? But here's what nobody's considered. What if Illumination's Rosalina is still just as ancient as her game version? That would mean Peach, her sister, who has the exact same cosmic powers, is also hundreds of years old, which means when Peach arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom as a baby, that didn't happen 20 years ago. That happened centuries ago. Peach has been ruling the Toads for multiple human generations. And Mario, this regular plumber from Brooklyn, has absolutely no idea he might be falling for someone who's been alive since the medieval era. When he finds out, it is going to be hilarious. Number 9. The 3 actors who should voice Waluigi in movie 3. Wario and Waluigi are coming to movie 3. That much feels certain, but who actually has the voice to pull off Waluigi's unhinged, high-pitched chaos energy? First option, Bill. His vocal range is absurd. He can switch from emotional and intense to full comedic chaos in seconds. That flexibility is exactly what Waluigi needs, because Nintendo will definitely use that range for laughs. Second pick, Steve. Often paired with Danny DeVito, who's a fan favorite for Wario, Steve brings a distinct, twisted character energy that's honestly perfect for someone as unhinged as Waluigi. If Danny's Wario, Steve has to be Waluigi. And the backup, William, best known for Green Goblin and Spider-Man. That raspy, menacing voice he used for Green Goblin in No Way Home. Imagine that energy coming out of Waluigi. Nintendo, just make the call. Number 10. Every major power-up in the Mario movies was foreshadowed from the very beginning. Here's the detail that ties the entire franchise together and proves this was all planned. Movie 1, Superstar. Movie 2, Red Star. Both times, the power-up wasn't just a random plot device. It was seeded throughout the movie before it paid off. The pattern is deliberate. The writers aren't improvising. And with movie 3 confirmed to be in development, the one-up mushroom isn't just a theory anymore. It's the only logical conclusion to a trilogy that has been building toward Mario's greatest sacrifice from day one. The question isn't if Mario dies. The question is whether you'll be ready for it when it happens. That's every hidden secret and theory you need to know before movie 3 drops. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments. If you want the full voice cast breakdown for Wario and Princess Daisy, check the channel. Those videos are already up. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Stay safe and peace out.